Okay, so what do you think, guys? I'm just gonna try to do a little something here. I need to touch up some more of this. Uh, Maybe put a little white here. Touch up a little bit of white. Put a little bit of white down through here. Give me 1 second. Here we go, guys. I'm back here. Okay. We're gonna we're gonna go a little bit. See, I gotta highlight some more of this here. Kind of got a little bit bland back in here. I'm gonna put a couple more little tops on the tops of these fence posts here. Maybe pull a little bit of color there. Let's see what we got. This one here, I'm just going to grab some of this white here. Sorry guys, some people's playing. Welcome into my live. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. Get on my channel. I've got a big following in other places, but YouTube, I just really have never been able to get a good following. So I try to follow you guys back. Let me see what you guys have, what kind of content. If I like it, I'll go ahead and follow you back. Let's get something going on here so that we can all have a big following here. You guys that don't have a big following, come in here, talk to me, subscribe. I'll come back and take a look, okay? So we're just going to throw a little bit of highlights. We don't want to get too crazy, so just start at the top. And don't forget, you're still trying to make leaves here. So you still want to make sure that you follow what a tree is going to look like, okay? So just started a little bit of color there. And this is we're just highlighting what I have. This painting back here I did on TikTok, on YouTube Live as well. It was a while back. If you look at some of my videos, you'll see that painting. I did it in 10 different stages. Oh, you do drawing? Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Levi, nice painting. Thank you very much. Oh, yes. Carly, how you doing? It's great to see you. Well, I will start being able to follow you guys on YouTube as well. So the thing is, when you're highlighting, this is where you want to make sure you separate the darks and your lights. You got to have some dark to get your light. You don't, that was Bob Ross special. You got to make sure that you save some of these dark areas so you still have good light in there. And I'm getting all of my sunshine here coming down, peeking through these little trees back here. And you notice I did really light blue back here. This was just blue and white. And then I added a little bit of black just to darken my blue. But now, doing some finishing touches. Like I said, you don't want to really get rid of a lot of too much of your dark. Uh, Plus, if I put too much highlights on top of these trees, it's going to pull them forward too much. So we want to kind of keep that a little bit, uh, the highlights just a little dull back here. Not too bad. And you guys been having a lot of having a lot of snow and stuff out here. Uh, I had so much snow, it was unbelievable. And now it just we're supposed to be getting, you just got a tattoo. Okay, very cool. I'll send you a picture later. Thank you. Make sure, like I said, make sure you guys definitely uh, like the live. That way I can get uh, it'll push it out a little bit. I don't know how the algorithm is on here, but I'm hoping to do some more lives on this platform. But the one thing I don't like on here is that you can't click someone's picture in the chat and follow them, which is something that they need to add on YouTube, because we want to pick up friends here, right? I mean, let's be friends. Uh, that way we know whenever other people are going live. It took me a while to find where the live was here. I had to, I mean, I guess at the top of the screen you can just uh, hit the live button. It'll take you to whoever's live at the moment. Um, but I noticed that a lot of people really don't communicate with the people very much while they're working. Um, oh, thank you for liking and subscribing. I will come back and take a look at all of your profiles and see if there's stuff that we can communicate with. Um, I did just change my name to Papal's Paintings again. I've got to check something real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Okay. Couple little bushes down here. Okay, we're just gonna keep that. I wanted to focus on the tree a little bit more. So now we've got some nice light hitting these trees. Uh, that's the thing. If you start right here, oh, thank you very much. Forgive me because I can't really see really well. But Hernandez, Grace Hernandez, thank you very much. I will be looking at you guys' profiles later. See if I can go in there and follow. I'm going to follow as many people as I can. Okay, so let's just enjoy this painting. Hey, and the way that I paint is I just start painting. I put color up, and then I just start working from the background. I start with the blue. Then I always put a little bit of blue down in here just to give me my water base or my shadows. So you got shadows in the snow. This is acrylic paint that I am working on right now. So make sure that you, amazing artwork. I subbed. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you. That is really good. Amazing artwork. I can't wait to take a look at what you have. Uh, Eventually, I will let people join up with me, and maybe we can have a little session on here. That would be great. Because that will, see, like these tree branches, they just ended up hanging over into where that tree was a little bit. This is the old tree that I put back here. Maybe some vines hanging out on it, and I think maybe we'll throw some more. I normally do wet on wet painting with oil-based paint, but what ends up happening is I only have um, a very small space in the house, and then the oil just keeps smelling and keep getting worse and worse. So I've decided to switch over to acrylic for my family's sake. It's a little harder to work with, but I'm trying. When I come back in here, I've got to basically come back and then just do some more painting, and touch it up. But let's just throw a little bright snow here. Yeah, let's. Do we like that? So you like that there? We got a little bit of a snow right there. That just really. And then I just kind of let the brush. I just kind of let the brush get rid of the. Um, yes, I do sell these. I normally sell locally, uh, but I do have a site that allows people to click on. They can buy my paintings. That's in my bio. Okay, so there's a link there in my bio. You can click that and go take a look at my site. I have a lot of the prints with frames on them. You could purchase them. You could purchase clothing with stuff on them. It's really cool stuff there. So I don't know too much about YouTube as far as what I can say on here. Um, I know that a lot of places don't like you to sound like you're selling stuff. So I'm trying not to mess myself up the first day I'm back on here. There we go, guys. We got some nice bushes there. Um, well, I tell you what, you can definitely you. I've been practicing and practicing for since 2018, and I've been painting every day since 2018. So uh, everything takes practice. So just hang in there, keep practicing. I'm just gonna put a little bit of light coming down through there. Um, let's do just a couple more spots on the top of this. And let's just pull a little bit out here. A little bit right here. Right here, we just put a little bit of pressure and then light pressure, okay? And that will put the streak of snow and then just easily brush nice and lightly, and that'll blend the bottom edge. Because you don't have paint that mixes with it on oil-based paint, I would have had some blue or other colors that would have blended with this white, but because it's acrylic, you kind of have to use pressure to put your color down a little bit, and then use light pressure to just blend the bottom edge. That works pretty good. That's looking good. I think what we need to do now is kind of put some little snow caps on these things here. Forgive me for my bald head in the screen. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this. I hope that that we become friends on here. We're able to watch each other's stuff come up. Amazing artwork. I can't wait to actually start working with you a little bit, see how we can work things out. It'll be great. And I do, you can see me on Facebook as well. Jonathan Slawball is my Facebook. I'm on TikTok right now, but I don't know where that's going to go. It's still Papples Paintings. If you go to Instagram, I am Papples Paintings on there, and then you can link up to my Facebook from there. So, like I said, I do have a website on my profile of YouTube, and it will. You can check out some of the stuff that I've created with my paintings that I've done. I even have my own camo line, because when I made my camo, I just painted a picture that looked like trees, and then I put them all on clothing. So it's pretty cool. I wear some of my stuff sometimes. If you want, I can get my jacket, let you see what that looks like with me having it on. Give me 1 second. I will bring that right back. Okay, guys. I hope I didn't wait too long, but here's but I don't have TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram. Sorry, I only have YouTube. That's okay. We're gonna hook up on YouTube. One day we'll get on here. I know that we can get on here together as well and do some work. But I'll check you out as soon as I'm done here. And Grace, I will try to get a hold of you. I don't know um, if we can message each other on Facebook the same way as other places, but we'll try to figure that out. Okay. Let's just take a little tiny liner brush here. Okay, this little tiny liner brush. Well, where are you at? Okay, there we go, camera. Okay, so check this thing out. This is a painting I did, which you've seen it on. I posted on YouTube before, anyways. But it's a windbreaker, really nice. Called Breaking the Chains. It's pretty wild. So that's the kind of things that are on my it's basically Square account, but it's my web page. So that's the thing that's on. I have a lot of hoodies. I have and they can be delivered right to your house. And I did that so that I would not have to be the middleman and have to deliver everything and package it, ship it, all that stuff. I do a lot of. Now, the one thing I do like about acrylic is that all this stuff down here is dry, so I can just lay my hand on it. I don't have to shake while I'm trying to do something, because if anybody knows, trying to do fine detail, when you get close to it, the closer you get, it just shake, 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 shake. Okay, so so we put a little bit of a line here. Let's go ahead and just do the very edge of this as well. Hey, but look, since you already like to draw, I could definitely help you go through a painting, because drawing, the thing about painting is you can get like instant satisfaction out of painting. Drawing takes a long time. I drew my whole time growing up. I sat down and drew pictures. I tried to draw people a lot. And see how you just kind of finally detail the edges. You do the top and then just down one side of it. That really makes it look cool. Okay, so get a little bit here. Come down this edge. Okay, see that? Okay, there you go. I tell you what, the kids are crazy now. Playing Fortnite, gotta go crazy all the time, and then they just rage quit all the time. If they don't win a match, they just completely quit, rage quit, jump off there. But I tell you what, these kids are good at these games. Hey guys, don't forget to make sure you subscribe. Click that bell, because that way you can see if I pop on a live. I'm assuming that it will do that. Yes, you go and make your dinner. That's good with me. Come back anytime and say hey. I'm going to try out the lives here a little bit and see if we can see how much I can grow on here. it's going to be very important for me to have something to fall back on. So, but I appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you for coming in here and hanging in here and enjoying the live. And until next time, just have a good night. I hope everything's well with you. Okay. And see, that's nice. I mean, that was already, I had just put highlights on these, and then I went back and boom, there, I was able to just, I'm just going to throw a couple of little sticks and twigs up in here, because I'm sure that some of this would be, some of this would just be seen because of the snow. Um, so the hard part is you got to make sure that you keep your brushes clean because they, unlike unlike oil, they will really mess your brushes up pretty fast. So, and just to let you know, uh, I'm going to need to get another white because I really don't care for this white too much. It's kind of a little bland. Let me step back. Always remember whenever you're painting, whenever you're looking at this, you're not going to see what your painting looks like till you step back, because remember, it always is hanging on a wall. You're not going to see it setting up close to it. So take a step back, see what it looks like. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I got some nice bright white on these other things. Uh, and hey guys, did you get to see what I did? There, I had these other things where they turn. If you go blue light, let's see. Okay, are you guys still there? Okay, so I have my ring light. I switch it over to different colors. Let's see what you see. Hey, yellow. Now we got blue there. But check this out. I want you guys to see this over here. Okay. You see that picture over there? Let me turn it a little bit. Turn that picture. Now check out how bright that picture gets. So I'm going to switch back over to the white. Okay, you see that? But then you switch over to the purple light or the blue light. Okay, now let me show you another one. This is something that I painted as well. Now this looks really cool in there as well. This is a fish painting I did a while back. But if you look at the way that the lights shine in there, it's basically this light is it's a blue light right now, but if you put a black light up against this, it really shines bright. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you can see whenever I come back. I'm working on this painting over here right now. Let's see, switch it back over. Now let me get my light back. Sorry guys. Okay, here we go. Now, what I've been doing here is putting some highlights on this painting, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little smaller brush, and down here where you have the edges of the posts, don't forget those, those need a little attention as well. What I'm going to do is use some different white. At least this might be level 2. See if it's a little bit better. Yeah, this one might be a little bit better. It's a little deeper hue of white. Now this is a little tiny brush. So what we're going to do is just grab that. Okay. You see it gives you a nice little white, and that's just snow that's setting down there. Let's go ahead and fix the tops here a little bit. I like that. That white is much better, I think. Now that was a little bit better paint there. Okay, you see how that is definitely we're starting to get our details, highlights in here, and this is just a little snow setting on these, and your snow just kind of builds up. And maybe there's a little bit there. And that, basically around your post, you normally don't get, you don't go there and, yeah, see, I like that. It's kind of moving right along. I got some nice shadows back in here. And see, you see some shadow here, and then you see snow back behind that. And maybe this one just has a little in front of it. Not much. This one's got just a little. Okay, you see that, guys? You just you go right up where the edge of this water is, and you're gonna. So down here at the water, of course, the snow kind of builds up right at the edge and stays there a little bit. So you gotta enjoy that. Okay, so what we can do now is we can come. Maybe there'll be a couple little really bright up on the top of these bushes here. Something a little extra. little something like that. So the sun's hitting that a little bit more there. So you can really make this light here come out. Like you can even put and I just wanted to fix this a little bit back here. So guys, most of this back here was done um, with a mop brush back here, and then you just make circles with the blue with the mop brush, and then you come back and you take the white with the mop brush and just start circling it back out till all of this starts turning white again. Okay, so that's how you get those things nice and good. Okay, now this tree here, it's like a kind of a furry tree, you know, because you got most of that can be done with the fan brush. This is like a basically a vine that comes down here. I do have a couple little stragglers up here on the top. Uh, Probably have a little bit of snow that just covers this edge a little bit. And don't forget, you leave a little bit of that, that dark, so that you can still see the light in front of it. Okay, make sure. Okay, so here's another. You know, you have a little bit here and there. Okay, so that, and you know how these trees, these evergreens, they'll have just hanging down branches all the way down them, and they will have branches that go like a hand out there, right? So they come off the tree and they've got little fingers coming off of them. That's what we got going on here. So check this out. Come on down here. Okay, and don't forget your little fingers. There you go. How about that? I mean, that's looking pretty cool. Now, I really like the. Okay. And this is really just. And yes, I do like this white a lot better. Wow. There's not even a comparison. And see now that There's not much white left on here. Okay, how's that? That really is setting it off. It's got some good color in it. Even with just the blue and the white, it really just has some great color. So now this one, of course, this one comes directly off of here as well. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then we can bring some of this nice bright white. Now, this is where you can do little fine details, like maybe at your house, there's, you got snow that just piles up, and then just kind of pull it back. Yeah, see now that's somewhere where we could have gone and shoveled that a little bit better, and everybody that has seen snow this year knows that snow leaves a mess like this. Um, but these fine details is what really see. Like I wanna pull some back, but I also don't want too much of it, so I'm just pulling pulling the brush sideways so I can have a little wider. And this right here, this is the little build up edge. When you go to do your driveway and your sidewalk, you end up with that one spot that is still kind of setting up high. So if you take your brush sideways, and it'll give you the build up, go in here sideways, touch it. Okay, so there we go. Okay. And that's just where your snow has built up on the edge of your walkway. Okay. And I still, there might be just a little bit of a hill that really is pronounced there. Just drag that one. How you guys like it so far? You like the live? I mean, I've been on here for a little while. I can't be on here much longer. But look, if you want to see me paint again, just make sure that you hit Just make sure you hit the bell so that you can see my next notification of me going live. Um, like I said, I did end up changing my name on here. It was just Jonathan Slawball. Now I changed it to Papple's Paintings, and that's because um, I want to make sure that I have another platform that is really strong. It's hard to get followers, so that's why I'm trying to do some lives now. So let's go up here and just kind of brighten up different areas. Now see, that's looking pretty good. I gotta make sure I leave all that dark there too. Now, you can come in here. We could do, I think we'll switch over to a fan brush. You'll see that that will make it a little bit easier, nicer. Okay. I do, the one thing I do like about acrylic is that I can just clean it off really quick. So we have a fan brush, a little trusty fan brush. Let's get in here, load this fan brush up. Okay. And then we're just gonna one thing I like about doing it like this, um, it's it's going from bright to a light blue because it's mixed with that paint, and then the bright white on top really makes it look like it's sparkling. And don't forget, and then here you can just kind of do like a, um, maybe a couple little spots here are just grass sticking up. Okay, just something like that. That gives you some nice highlights on that. How we doing tonight? We're just highlighting a painting that I did. Um, Showing you different techniques that you can use. Right now I'm using a fan brush just to highlight some of the stuff that I've already highlighted a little bit. And this will just give us, where the snow's kind of standing out in the light. And then if I want just a little extra right here, maybe a little extra there. Just a little. Okay. So I think we're really starting to get some nice highlights here. Those trees are nice and highlighted. Um, I'm not going to do much more here because I like the way it's kind of dark right here. So what you can do is you could always come in here and put some nice brighter highlights down here at the bottom, which I may do. I think, yeah, see, every time you put a little more highlight here, it makes it look like it's getting brighter. So that's the cool part about painting. Sometimes it'll look so dark and that light will be way back there, and then you start putting some extra highlights here and there, and it just brings that light. Like I put a little bright spot there and it made it shine. Okay, so don't forget that. Each time that you do something, you can bring brightness here. It'll make it shine here, and it'll make it look like you're bringing the sunlight in, but you're actually just adding light to this, if that makes sense. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. Uh, is there anybody in here with me? Who's in here right now? Can you comment and let me know what's going on? I'm not seeing anybody on here at the moment. Um, I'm hoping that we got some extra followers in here today. That way I can start growing a little bit here on YouTube. Make sure that we just keep having a good time in here. I'll be right back. Hang on. Getting a couple of items.
getting hungry? Yes, sir. What do you want? What do you want? You have some tacos in there, too, don't you? You ate them?
Okay, guys, I'm back here getting ready to put some more highlights on this painting. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Make sure that you subscribe and like and hit the bell so that you can keep up with what I'm doing. I'm just gonna put a couple little tips on these little plants sticking out here. You know, because a couple of them is gonna get a little snow covering on them. And then maybe
Josh, the way you fell down. Josh, watch it again.
you know how snow can be. It'll just drift. Go in here sideways and just clean it up a little bit with this brush. I need to get me another small filbert brush so that I can do this stuff with. See how that just kind of made it look like another plane right there? You just throw a little bit of white in beside of these plants and it'll make it look like it's another plane. Makes it look like the ground's going just a tiny bit different in that area. Now, I think right here at the water, there'll be a little bit of a buildup of snow. So we're going to just build a little bit up on this edge. And then, just like that, we're going to pull this upward the same way. Okay, so now you got a little bit of the snow had come down here and actually set below this. Then we're going to do the same thing here. Just find us some little areas where the snow is just a little thicker here and there. Okay, so now just take that. Okay. So see how pretty that ends up being, because you just pulling a little bit extra down there. You're I already put a dark color under this edge of this land, so any type of white that I put on top is really going to pop. So basically I just went from a big brush to a very tiny brush all the way at the end, okay? Sorry, these kids are playing on the computers and stuff, trying to make sure that we're not being overrun by a bunch of loud kids, but a little spot here and there. Okay, so if we take this, Okay, so that worked out okay. We don't make mistakes in here. See? Now that all worked out just perfect. You ended up just pulling that color back down. Now that white edge looks really good. We're going to clean up the bottom of these foots real quick. Okay.
I'll see if they have it, son.
Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit of a color there. Okay. Well, that looks good. It's kind of making it stand up there. I think there's a couple little bushes here that are nice little bushes. Maybe these are some old flowers that had just trying to hang on here, maybe. And they ended up just kind of getting covered up by the snow. Maybe it was the snow that came that was a little bit too early in the season, and they didn't get their flowers out in time. So we gotta clean up the little spots here. I think this is still gonna be, this is gonna be a little bit of a hill here. That just pops up there, you see? See how it's cool now? Some parts are real shiny, some parts are not as shiny. That's the way snow really looks. So you want to keep that natural snow look. And still a couple little spots here and there of snow. Okay. Still a couple little snow spots here. See, now that's nice. Not too much white, just enough to make it work out. I think this here. So this has really been great tonight. I've enjoyed some conversation. I'm glad that people showed up and came in here and said, "Hey, I got a couple followers," which is great. That just means that I'll be back in here to continue to um, I'll come back here and do some more work on this. I'll do another full painting next time, okay? So when I come back in here and I do live again, I'm going to do a full painting. If you guys want to ask me questions about trees or how to do certain things, just let me know. Um, Make sure that, like I said, just link up with me. Make sure that you subscribe, ring the bell. That way I know that uh, who's following me and I can come back and follow you guys. So, want to try to build a community on here uh, of a nice group of friends. Uh, just, I think that's turning out really good, though. I mean, the colors, the white's really popping. Um, my ring light really seems like it's doing a good job tonight. Uh, but definitely, you guys just make sure you come back and follow me. I'll be posting some clips of this, which is what I do like about this. I can actually do clips. But thank you. God bless you guys, and have a good night.
I think we are too.